What's up, everybody? So, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be a tough video to make. I have a confession for you, for my audience, for the people that watch. You know, I like to bring a certain amount of integrity to my channel. Integrity in video games, because those go hand in hand. So you know what I'm talking about. I try to be as honest as I possibly can. And any given time when I upload a video, believe me, I am honest. Now, those feelings may change, and that's where I get the flip-flop comments and this and that. I played this Blackout 4 beta, and I gotta tell you, I was disgusted. I really was. Carbon copy of Black Ops 3. The textures, everything looked muddy and faded. It didn't even look as good as Black Ops 3. You know? So, just going into it, the game reeked of laziness. And when I see something like that, I don't want to play it. Well, after the beta was over, after I played, like, I don't know, 5 or 6 games, and I was done with it, and I uninstalled it. It came out on PC, the beta, for free. So I said, let me try it out. So I fired up on PC, and I got a 970 i5 4690K, 12 gigs of RAM. I don't exactly have the greatest PC, especially now. It's getting. Matter of fact, in some cases, my Xbox One X, is outperforming my PC, and that's pretty sad. But I'm playing it on PC, and it's so well optimized. Everything looks so crispy. The movement is so tight. People, playing with a mouse and keyboard is just, it's on another level. Now, you're probably looking at my gameplay going, oh, yeah, that's why you suck. Yeah, I do. I'm trying to master keyboard and mouse, and I may never do it. My motor skills aren't what they used to be, especially when it comes to my fingers and my hands and, you know, stuff like that. So learning something like this at this stage in the game at 37 years old, I'm not saying it can't be done. It's just it's not going to be as easy for me as it would be, you know, some little kid whose brain's like a sponge and he's just sucking all this shit up. But I'm really trying because I see the potential that the keyboard and mouse has. It's like, you see me, I'm a stickler for controllers, man. And the dead zones and the sticks on these controllers, it just drives me up the wall. Well, PC with your monitor with like 5 milliseconds input lag, it just feels so tight, and I love that. But at the same time, I'm so used to dog shit thumbsticks that sometimes it's like, damn, it's too sensitive. But it's not too sensitive because it's comfortable. Like, for instance, I'll do better with thumbsticks, but it's not comfortable. I'll do worse with the mouse and keyboard, but it's more comfortable. Does that make sense? I guess it'd be like running in a tighter pair of shoes where I'm faster, but it just sucks the whole time, as opposed to running in a pair of shoes that's more comfortable and I'm slower. For whatever reasons. That's probably a piss poor analogy, but I'm trying to make the point. I see what I can be if I can master these controls. So instead of just playing a standard Call of Duty game, I'm playing, and I feel like I'm actually learning something. Oh, that's new and different. You know, I feel like I'm developing a skill. You know, and that's, I can't remember the last time I felt that playing a game. Usually I'm very closed-minded. It's my way or the highway. And you guys know this. And the older you get, the worse you're going to get when it comes to shit like that. But, yeah, man, it felt different on PC. Everything felt different. I can adjust my field of view. Oh, that was incredible. In this footage, the beginning footage you were looking at was PC footage. This is Xbox One X footage taken from the Xbox One X DVR. This is all taken from the Xbox. There's no capture card footage here. Now, you're going to see a tad bit of glitchiness. That wasn't anything to do with the actual gameplay. That's just the DVR. Sometimes it acts like shadow play, as a matter of fact. That's what I fashioned the Xbox DVR to, is like shadow play. But anyways, back to the subject at hand. The blackout mode was it was a lot of fun. You saw I won. It was pretty shitty how I won. I couldn't acquire my damn target. Reminded me of Unforgiven when he's firing the Schofield and he can't hit shit and he had to run inside and get the shotgun. That's what I had to do. I got into a care package or a supply drop. I got that grenade launcher. I said, to hell with it. I'm just going to grenade launch this sucker here because he's going to kill me. But I did surprisingly well against these PC or these keyboard and mouse warriors, and I liked it. So I was like, you know what, man? Maybe this game's gonna be good. As bad as I am, like when it comes to a game with no campaign. If a game doesn't have a campaign, I'm automatically not interested. It's like, I'm not paying a full $60 for it. I'm losing interest, or it's not going to hold my interest. I want a campaign. I want something to fall back on when the multiplayer pisses me off. But, yeah, man, Blackout kind of changed my mind. So when the game came out on PS4, I got my man Chuck getting it, my man Vic's getting it. I got a bunch of guys getting it, so I was like, I caved, man. I bought the game. I bought the game on the PS4. Yeah, I did. I'm guilty. And I got to tell you, the graphics are definitely upgraded from the beta, so that's good. Then, oh my goodness, to my everlasting shame, I can game share with my son on the PlayStation 4 in his mother's room, but the problem is she's always in there watching some dumbass show about cooking or killing your husband as she secretly plots my demise. So I asked my son, like, I go to work, I say, hey, did you get a chance to play? And he's like, nah, Mom was on her PS4 last night. So I was like, oh, man. So I said, I'll tell you what, let me check out some graphics comparisons online. So I went online, I'm looking at some graphics comparisons, and the Xbox One X looks significantly sharper than the Pro. So I said, you know what, screw it. Boom, I dropped another $60 for this game. And I still haven't even bought the PC version. I still haven't even bought the version that changed my mind about the damn game. But that's simply because I know I can compete better on a console, So I bought it for the Xbox. Me and my son have been playing. People, look, the multiplayer felt empty to me. It did. Now I got a different mentality. A mindset can really and a lot of people are already like, look at this flip-flop, damage controlling asshole trying to justify his actions. I'm not trying to justify anything. Am I a hypocrite for buying the game? Yes, I am. I wasn't intentionally being misleading. I wasn't. I was being 100% honest at the time. But now it's like I'm actually enjoying the team deathmatch because I look at it as a practice mode for the mode that I was really interested in, which was Blackout. PUBG, you guys remember the videos I made. I was really liking PUBG, not at first because of the performance, but as the performance somewhat ironed out, it became tolerable. And just the standard team deathmatch didn't hold a candle to the rush you get. Rush playing a video game. Yeah, that's an oxymoron. But anyways, it just, I don't know, man. Being able to go and hone my skills in team deathmatch and then go to the blackout mode, it feels a whole lot more meaningful when I play team deathmatch now. And look, I'm going to tell you, I said it before, I'll say it again. I said this was the laziest Call of Duty has ever been. It is. People, listen to me. No campaign. 2 of the zombies maps that come with it are recycled maps. They're from old Call of Duty games, from old Treyarch games. That's if you got the $100 version. That's 2 of the zombies maps. 4 of the multiplayer maps are from old Call of Duty games. It's like we're not even getting all new shit right now. So you're putting in used maps, you're putting in used zombie maps, you took out the campaign. It's like the one thing that feels fresh, and I can't even say it feels fresh because they took it from PUBG, is Blackout. But the added health, for some reason, makes it a lot more satisfying to kill people. It does. It really does. It's not like your standard Call of Duty, man. You can turn on people. You can turn on people when they shoot you in the back, and you can get them. You can outgun them. Now, it's not as generous as something like, say, Halo, but that's sometimes I feel like that's too much. This might be This might be the perfect blend. This might be the perfect amount of health. I've gotten plenty of double kills, triple kills. That's looking hard. I'm going to have to keep practicing. And another thing you got to remember is my son plays this stuff with me now. So I have to set the example, man. I can't be some overgrown, big baby man-child sore loser, man. I just can't do it. I have to set the example for this kid. I got to show him you don't get mad. Do not get angry. Get better. We got to get better, man. And I tell him, I'm like, look, you want the bad games. You want those bad games because that's what's going to improve your skill. If we go into the game and we're just dominating everybody, it's going to get boring. And I used to think that wasn't the case, but it absolutely is. You need those hard games, man. You need those games where you get shit in your mouth so that when you have the easy game, it's awesome. You know, it's like unlocking cheats in a video game right off rip. And you're like, oh, awesome. And then 10 minutes later, you're bored because there's no meaning behind it. Whereas in a game like this, you take those matches, you take those losses, then you come back and you dominate another team. You're like, boom, that's from the work I put in. I'm getting better. My skills are enhancing, you know, and it makes for a much more satisfying experience. I do like the gunplay. I do like that the graphics are much improved from the beta, because the beta really had me worried, man. Those textures, the graphics themselves were just very muddy. This is very crisp. It's very clean, especially on Xbox One X. On Xbox, the Pro doesn't look bad. I'm not even going to act like it does. But the game DVR for the Pro sucks. The Xbox DVR is much better. It captures 4K, 60 FPS. Little glitchy sometimes when dealing with a game like COD. But Pro version's no slouch. Looks good, plays good. X version plays good, looks good. I like it, man. I'm impressed. I don't regret it. And I'm going to have to buy it again on the PC. Dear God. Call of Duty, man. They get me every year. They get me every year. All right. I know. I'm a sellout. I'll let you guys. Later.